What's going on, my non-sport trading card fans? It's your boy, Retro Hero, back doing another non-sport trading card show and tell. This one's number 114. In today's episode, that's right, you see it right here in front of you. Ta-da-ta-da! Kids at Play, Garbage Pail Kids new drop release. This actually was delivered to me on Tuesday, but today was the first day I actually had time to come down and tear these open for you. We're probably going to tear open a couple collector's editions today because you guys love the hits. We'll see what we get out of that. We'll talk a little bit about this set of cards. In addition, we're going to give out that Mythic Park Stitch Squad Series 1 sealed box today. Thank you guys so much for entering into the giveaway in episode 113. I know it's been a few weeks since I've done a video. We'll talk a little bit about that. In addition, maybe a funny eBay story here or there. Maybe I'll talk about some pickups. I don't know. We'll see what kind of time we have. But in the meantime, why don't you sit back, relax, and let's have some fun. Hi and welcome back, everybody. Here we go. We're going to tear into Garbage Pail Kids, Kids at Play. When this set dropped, I was pretty stoked about the pre-order. This set really reminded me of the 2012-2013 BNS era style cards. And that was really nostalgic for me. I remember picking up a few of those packs thinking, this is pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of the Garbage Pail Kids of old with a little bit more modern art. So I was pretty stoked when this set dropped. And that nostalgia kind of wore off a little bit quickly. Normally we talk about all of these great odds that you can get, but here's what you need to know, and I'm going to give you the gist of it. Production on this set, according to GPK News, your source of all Garbage Pail Kid news, is a little over 2,085,000 packs were produced. Third highest set in Topps Garbage Pail Kid history for production. Now, I don't know if that rings true with the original series Garbage Pail Kids. We're talking 85, 86, 87, 88. But that's a lot for a modern series. You know, there's patch cards, sketch cards, plate cards. You've got your parallels in here, but whoopee-doo. The print run in this is just monstrous. And worse off than that, I've seen people tear like a hobby case of this open for the retail or the hobby boxes, not the collector's editions. And they posted their hits out of 10 boxes, maybe an autograph, a gold card. To me, it just seems like that is not conducive to keeping us collectors really, really interested. But I do love GPK. We're going to go ahead and open up these packs. This is kind of neat that comes in there. These are the 3 GPK TCG cards. I'm not going to open this up. They're just part of the trading card game by Garbage Pail Kids. They are kind of neat-ish. I don't know, but I won't have enough to get a set, so we're going to set that aside. We are going to tear open a couple of these collector boxes today. Let's jump right into this because this is truly my first look. I haven't purposely watched any videos on this because I want to see these for myself. So first pack, Billy Putty. Yeah, okay. Very BNS style-esque of cards this time. Bouncing Brian, of course, the theme here is Kids at Play. Plush parts. That's actually Paul My Finger. That's actually a pretty cute card. I like that one. Puzzle back there. Very cool. Our first black non-numbered Robin Nostrils. Obsessed Oscar. Sit and Spin. Defy Gravity Greg. Okay, very cool. And Airplane Jane. Yeah, so far I really like these. Again, the style of the card, very, very good. Patch cards come in this. Not super excited about that, so I'm not even going to search the box here to see if I got a patch card. But we'll see what we get. Our luck has been, it's been okay. Dumpin' Darrow, very cool. Eyeball Pit Pete. Ball pits. When my kids were little, I wouldn't even let them go into ball pits. They were so disgusting. Poppy It. So Pop It, very cool. Potato Sack Ace, very nice. Our next black here, Dolly Date, of course, no number on the black. Willy. Oh yeah, I remember this game with the little magnetic pin, and yeah, that was fun. Jolted Jewels and Here's Boyd. Very cool. Um, what kind of hit do I want out of this? Not a patch card. That's what I want. Patch cards are just ugh. Twisty Christie, the twisty slides. You know, the older that you got, and the taller that you got, these things were just horrible on your back. Hue Finder for Viewfinder, very cool. Sculpt Ted, did love playing with clay. There's a black Percy Prince. Avo, it's you. Lance, or what is that? No, that's Lance. Oh yeah, the water rockets when you were a kid. You could pump them up so much that they would blow up. I remember that. So Slide, Clyde, Slip and Slide, very cool. Tina Turn, yeah, sure. And Ricochet. I bet. Oh man. BB guns, slingshots, lawn darts. That's my era, and I'm still living. Look at that. Frog Hunter. Okay. Noah Clue. Connor Cosplay. All right. Yeah. Nice little atom bomb there. Starrin Spence. I don't quite know that. Cart and Kyle. Super Mario Kart reference. Very nice. Sloppy Sloan. Sketchy Skeeter, yeah, and Splash Ash. I remember as a kid getting Thrasher magazine and putting those on my wall. That was so much fun. Never was cool. I had a McGill, but was it a Powell Peralta? I believe it was the Skull and the Snake skateboard, and then I had a Nash skateboard. All that was a lot of fun. I was never a very good skater. I wish I was. Skateboard, talking about skateboards there. Box to Bow, yeah, sure. Fletching Fleshers, the black. Annie Mall, okay, very cool. Peep and Polly, yeah, I remember playing with that. And of course, Rick M. Stickum for Rock'em Sock'em Robots. I have a remake of that in the boys' toy room back there that just sits back there collecting dust because, well, you know, they're older now and they don't care. We got our first red back there, but we have Fun Cole, Wind Up Troy. Yeah, okay, those were fun. Hide and Seek. Yeah. So Spray Tray, of course, the Silly String Spray. This should be numbered 71 to 75. Very nice. So there's our first number card. We'll set that aside. Our black is Malibu Mindy. That's a good card. PJ Party, do you like that one? Patty Ball, I've seen this before. That's a great card. Wonderful. And Ploppy Porter. Ploppy Porter is doing his business in the toy box. Okay. I'm going to try to keep one or two of these packs nice. Of course, we'll put together a set. The purpose of opening these. Ray Blades, very nice. Kurt Plunk, remember the marble game. Connor Cosplay, nice little black there. Trash Panda Travis. Robin Nostrils. Frisbee Frida. Billard Willard. Okay, yeah. Ooh, that's, wow. Okay, pretty cool art there. Lego. Lego with the 3 heads. Very cool. No hit yet. I have seen where people have opened up collector's boxes and not received a hit. Lawn Dart, you knew this was going to be in the set. Peekabone. Karaoke. Yeah. Wooly Willy. Oh, look at that. Our luck is back. We pulled a printing plate, 1 of 1, and this will be Potato Sack Ace, 1 of 1, card 71. Absolutely outstanding. Love when we pull a printing plate, of course. Back on track. So that makes it very, very nice. I had one of those thick top loaders all ready to go for that. Potato sack ace printing plate pull. Very cool. All right, so I like that. We're going to, well, it's a printing plate. I wish I had all that cool stuff that Avo has when you get a hit, but I don't. So we'll just move the camera there, and I'll give you guys a different background. We'll do the eBay store. Let's continue on. Percy Prince, Malibu Mindy, great card. And Helium Liam. Helium Liam. So far we pulled a red and a printing plate. It sure makes me feel really good that I am not, at least out of this box, gonna pull a patch card. Okay, moving on to the next one. We've got Pretty Millie, Puzzling Paula, Bryce Mice, Frisbee Frida again, but the black there. Whoops. Let's pretend I know how to sort. Another Monopoly reference, Monopoly. Okay, Tug of Warren, everyone's favorite, Merit Midge. Hey, it is Girl Scout Cookie and Beepin' Tom. I loved Simon Says, but boy, my sister was so much better at that game than I was. Used to infuriate me. Probably still is. I don't know. Staring Spence, still don't get that reference. Someone will have to let me know in the comments. T Patty, Magnetic Vic. Yeah, T Patty for the black. Lula Hoop. Very nice. Toy Block, the original art. Very nice. Disguise Guy. Had a pair of those, of course. And Telephone. As a kid, I've never connected a string to a can. I had walkie-talkies. Had old walkie-talkies from my dad, but never attached a string to a can. Foosbill. Did have a couple foosballs growing up. Fletching Fletcher again. Holden Boogers. Frisbee. Billard Willard. Very strange card, Billard Willard, but kind of like it. Tippy Top. Leaky Lita. Kinetic Snot there. And Surprise Surrey. Surprise Surrey. Yeah, don't know the reference. Probably a more modern toy than what my age is there. Okay, on to our next pack. We have Swingin' Sally, Cupped Cooper, Scotty Screen Time, Sid and Spin, Holden Bookers, Ira Ball Pit again, Bubble Fidget Bridget, and Shack Sack. Shack Sack, had to read that there so I could get that right for you. For those of you that want to know, eBay store is going really well. Thank you to a lot of you out there who are buying from me. Really appreciate that. I've got some great things that are going to go on the eBay store coming up here. Here's our next red, which is Connect Ted. That's awesome. And this one is numbered 43 of 75. 43 of 75. Kind of a nice red to have. Next black is Pretty Millie. Exaggerated Eloise. Die-cast Carrie, very nice. And Phony Fisher, do like that card. Very nostalgic toy for me as well, those Fisher Price toys. So thank you guys for ordering from the eBay store. Take a quick break and let me grab something for you. I'll show you what's actually going to go on the store here pretty soon. Let me kind of scroll down the camera a little bit for you. Have a box of 14th series boxes in rough shape, but the packs are nice. I'm going to put a box of 15th series, again, boxes in rough shape, but the packs are absolutely beautiful. I'm going to put a box of 11th series, sell by the pack. Then I've got a couple boxes of 10th series and another box of 7th series. And the last in here is just another box of the 10th series. So I won't pull that out for you, running out of room there. But so all this is going to go on the eBay store by the pack. Just to give you guys kind of a heads up, I try to be the best price on eBay or very close. And then, of course, I do a discount when you buy multiple, of course. If you would be so kind, I know some of you have ordered, and then I'm a quick shipper, especially right now with everything that's going on. I typically will pack same day and ship the very next morning. I ship 6 days a week, so if you want to shoot me a quick message when you place your order and just tell me that, hey, it's Joe Schmo from your YouTube subscriber, number one, I'll probably throw you in a fun little gift, and of course a retro hero card. I won't autograph it unless you tell me to. I think only two people have asked for an autograph. I'm not famous, I get it, but I'll throw you in one of those cards, and I try to throw in a gift or two there for you as well. For the one of you out there that I still owe a gift to, I will definitely make sure that I get that out to you this week. Just so you guys know, Miss Retro Hero had some surgery. Well, it was Monday or Tuesday. This week is such a blur. I apologize. The great card, by the way, Defaced Grace. So she is down for the count for the next 8 to 16 weeks. She had reconstructive foot surgery. So she is off for a long time and on lots of medication, and I feel for her. I am everything right now. Of course, taking care of the boys. I have a full-time position and a side business for eBay. So I am really super busy. And I apologize. I don't mean to not post videos, but there's so much great content out there. I do invite you guys to check out, people like Another Hollis Build has been posting a lot lately. I've seen Avo is back, which, I tried to catch a live stream here and there of him, so that's absolutely outstanding. Of course, my buddy Cassius Treasure, he posts weekly, so make sure you guys check out their content and give them some love as well. Always appreciate you guys. And if you're not a subscriber to the channel, why don't you hit that subscribe button? Makes me feel really good about myself. Carrie Catcher, very cool. Did you guys ever get that done? We used to go to amusement parks when the kids were little, and we get some art done of them, so that was always really cool. Lego, very nice. But yeah, so a couple funny eBay stories as we're going through this. I still actually collect these figurines. As I run across them, I buy them. I know I've got so many things, excuse me, that I collect. It's hard to tell you guys all that. Couple funny eBay stories. So, I watched some videos on my eBay store. I have a higher level subscription of eBay stores, so I can post up to 5,000 items. And slowly but surely I'm getting to that point. But I watched a video early on that says everything on your eBay store you should put as make an offer, so you can interact with people. And I love interacting with people. That's why I do my YouTube channel. That's why I do what I do for work. I manage a load of clients for my employer. I love that people interaction. So, but let me tell you something. There are some interesting people on eBay. This is a wonderful black card. I really like that card. It's absolutely adorable. Really well done art. Wow. And this will be our wacky packages. Hot Scott wheels. Very cool. Wacky package plaything. Very nice. By the way, the card quality, glossy a lot again, just like the BNS era. So relatively really good. And so far the set is really cute. Eddie Scissorhands, very nice, thorough writer. But getting back to the story, allowing people to make offers on eBay. So I do that, and I have some things out there that are not valuable. They're valuable to me. Anything over $100 for me is something I always say, maybe I'll wait and see if I can find it at a less price. But so I get these crazy offers. People offer $10 for something I've got $69 on, and it's already fairly priced at $69 based on comps. And so I typically, I come back with an offer, and I will tell you right away, hey, this is my minimum offer. I'm willing to take $54.95 plus shipping, and they come back and they offer $12. And at first I'm just like, man, it used to infuriate me and make me so mad, but now it doesn't. I kind of troll the trolls back. I got an offer on a set. I worked a trade with a good friend of mine. I'll kind of leave it alone unless he lets me know it's okay to say his name. And he sent me a lot of sets, and a lot of these sets I already had, but he sent me another 30th anniversary set, which was nicer than mine. So I put my 30th anniversary set up on eBay, And I priced mine the lowest price, including recent sold. So mine's $304.95 for the entire set. It does also include some parallels with it, which is really cool. And a guy offered me $75 today. I was like, man, $75 is really, really low for this set. Maybe he's a reseller. Maybe that's all he can afford. If it is, I'm sorry. If you're a subscriber, well, shame on you for not telling me you were a subscriber. I still would have turned you down. But so I sent him back an offer, trolling him back at $304.94. And he instantly declined it, which, I hope you would. Yeah, so those are types of things I'm dealing with on eBay. So far, the feedback is great. A lot of people are a lot of fun. There's the bottom of the box, very cool. We'll go ahead and save the box in my empty box collection that is largely becoming a fire hazard. By the way, if you guys want to know, yes, this time around I took a page out of Cash's Treasures notebook and I immediately bought a set from a guy that ordered cases. It was $20 for the set, and I believe $20 shipped for the set. So I was really excited with that and said, hey, thank you very much for that, and I took it. So I don't need to put together a set, so I'm not even going to worry about it, but I will. Of course, see if 2 collector's boxes get a set. If it's anything like the last 4 Garbage Pail Kids series, we won't get anywhere close to the set. But still, really good art. Here's our blacks. Of course, we've got a couple reds this time around and a really nice Hot Wheels card that's very cool. And our Garbage Pail Kids TCG card pack. One of those comes in every collector's box. Will we get the trifecta, or the bifecta, I guess, of getting 2 plate cards? Well, that is probably not going to happen. Again, your TCG card game pack. However, we could get a sketch card, could get an autograph, anything but a patch card. Please, anything but a patch card. All right, box number 2, Luna Balloon Carry Catcher. Yep, very cool. So we've seen most of these characters. I am going to go through them so you can kind of see them like this. Hopefully everything's on camera. I haven't been looking at the camera. I apologize about that. Continue to tell some stories. So things are going very well on eBay. I did my taxes under my LLC for the first time with the accountants. And just like I projected, I had a small loss for my first year. And for those of you that know anything about accounting, loss is a good thing for your first year of business. And the only reason I had a loss is I had a dealing go sideways with my Wisconsin guy who I probably spent 10 grand with in 2023. And he shorted me the original Series 2 Garbage Pail Kid box, about 8 other Garbage Pail Kid boxes. Do see some gold back there. So it turned out to be about $3,900 of complete losses. Oh, wow. Now that's really good. So hold on just a second. We'll talk about that. So that loss actually made me have a $2,200 loss, which helped my wife and I with our taxes because no matter what we choose for deductions, we always pay. So a David Gross autograph, his signature anywhere. That's outstanding. The Scissor Hands, really good card. This is going to be your gold, which is numbered to 50, and it's also gold numbered. That's how you know, 29 of 50. So that is absolutely outstanding for a hit for this box. A gold auto. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Very, very excited about that. So a couple great hits this time around. Very excited. I'm not saying I was due, but yeah, I am. I'm saying I was due, man. Last couple boxes have been rough. Funny stories, I did sell all my quarter relics. Believe it or not, those quarter relics, I guess, were pretty popular. I got about $50 some a piece. So pretty excited with the quarter relics turnaround. I know, and they were all to one guy, so the one guy was buying tons of quarter relics. Let me grab something here for you. Throw some Mike Schmidt cards to the side. So the trade I did was for a whole bunch of Garbage Pail Kids sets, but man, I was so excited. Finally, Garbage Pail Kids American as Apple Pie. This was the set that I skipped. 2 came out at the same time this year, and I collected the other. I was not financially able to grab this in 2016. I was paying for college. for my oldest, and it was really expensive. So I finally have the base set of American as Apple Pie. Um, and I was missing just a few cards from Battle of the Bands, about 38 or 39 cards. I was slowly piecing that together, but now I have a full base set of Battle of the Bands. So, for those of you that don't know, I have now officially every major release Garbage Pail Kids set, with the exception of the online. I do also have the Sapphire sets as well now. So that is done. As far as foreign GPK goes, with the exception of the really obscure, unlicensed ones, I'm missing Bikini Kun, of course, which I have only two original cards of, so I'll probably never have that very expensive set. And the Havrat Havrat Hazable, yeah, whatever. The cards from from that place. So there you go. I'm super tired, everybody. Taking care of my wife, the kids, Mr. Mom, work, everything else, the eBay store. Whew, it's late on a Friday night, but I wanted to open this for you. I'm glad that I did. A couple great hits in those. So anyway, the Israel sets. Those are the only two foreign sets that I don't have. I am very, very close to completing my German set. Waiting for a few cards to come from Henry in Finland. I believe that's right. Finland, Henry. If I'm wrong, then make fun of me again in the comments. But so once I get those, that German test set is done. Of course, Die Total Kabuto's Kids was done. I've just got boxes and boxes of the foreign set. So I have really completed my Garbage Pail Kid base sets as far as I'm probably willing to go. Really excited about that. As far as sealed boxes, I don't have an American as Apple Pie. I'm missing one of the all new series. Missing a series 1, still a series 2. I've got 15 a couple of times, so we don't need to worry about that. But yeah. Anyway, so that was really good, and thank you so much for the person. You know who you are. I won't say, but he worked a trade with me. Also got another really cool set, Galaxy Goons. We'll go more in depth in these sets, but was really stoked. It was kind of surreal when that showed up too, because I'm done. I'm not done buying GPK, but I'm done trying to put together sets, and it was kind of sad. So anyway, keep going. Shoots and Larry's great, and Hungry Henry was hoping to get that. Still need the B card for that. Hungry Hippos, one of my favorite board games. I guess it doesn't really count as a board game. Favorite games as a kid. Also a very funny Robot Chicken episode. Eddie Scissorhands is at the 46B. Yeah, very nice. We got the gold auto for that. Thrill Rider, Spray Tray. Cute set. I like it. I'm really glad I didn't go super deep into this set. Intergalactic was really nostalgic for me because I'm kind of a sci-fi nut dumping Daryl. That is a funny card. So Yo Missed. You guys remember doing that as a kid? Oh my gosh. Remember laser tag? I know I keep bringing that up, but such a fun game. Boy, if I ever find a laser tag in the original box, I am going to definitely be picking that up. So back to Miss Retro here on the story. She had reconstructive surgery on her foot. They broke a bunch of bones, and so Potato Sack, that's our plate. And so she's just unable to do anything, which means I will not be going to Vegas again. What do they call this? Sidewalk Chalk Gray this time? I don't know. I'm making that up. I don't know if that really is it. Number 96 of 199 is the gray. Very nice. Very cool gray. So we'll set that aside. Such a weird card. It's kind of mesmerizing almost. Percy Prince. Very cool. But so she is just not mobile at all, and so no Vegas for me again this year. I did hear that Avo will be in Vegas, and of course he is bringing Mr. Kimball with him, or Mr. Kimball is going to meet him there. Very nice. James doesn't watch my videos anymore, so I can just say, James, it's about time you freaking did something for us out here in YouTube land. But I can say that with confidence because he's not going to watch this video anyway. So I love him, Mr. Kimbles. Man, he is a funny, funny, funny guy. Wish he would have kind of stuck to this. But I get the burnout sometimes is real. D1. That's how I know I'm not going to get a full set. I haven't seen the sister card to that yet. Rocky Roxanne is our black there. Malibu Mindy. You've seen that several times. Seen that several times. You know, back in the days, the purpose of a collector's box is you could open the box and essentially get the set. Now, I understand that 200 card sets are just not feasible for you to do that anymore. But the purpose of the collector's box was to put together a set. Yeah, you had some parallels, but you could put together a set, and that is no longer a thing. Molten Maxwell. First time I've seen that. Remember all the furniture in the 70s, early 80s. So yeah, colorful Carlton. Excuse me. First time I've seen that as well. We will not be opening the retail boxes. You know, there could be a great hit in there. It doesn't really matter. I've just seen some craziness that. Yeah, it just doesn't make them worthwhile. Going to put them on the collection shelf. Thrill Rider is our red. That is wonderful. Looks great in red, by the way. And that is number 9 of 75, Thrill Rider. So, very cool. Spray Tray is the black. But I am going to go ahead and store those. I did save a couple Intergalactics. Once I figured out the print run for Intergalactics, I ended up buying a case of Hobby or excuse me, a case of Collectors, just sitting over there on the shelf. I haven't actually done anything with it. It's only fun when I open it for you guys because then I get a great hit. You know, truly what I'm worried about is I felt one day, Rick and Stickum, love it. One of these days I'm going to pull Sketch Live, which is the only thing I haven't pulled live for you guys. And and I'm not going to be recording. So that's how I feel. Rudy Coaster. Oh my gosh, a 2-hit box. Look at that. Got another Brent Ingstrom autograph. This one is Brent Ingstrom. So we pulled the David Gross early on, and now we pulled the Brent Ingstrom. Are these numbered? Not. So the base autographs this time are not numbered. But hula hoops, that's really cool to pull 2 in one box. I kind of feel sorry, so that basically means that somebody else didn't get a hit in their collector's box, which seems to be the general theme out there from the postings on Facebook. So apologize if you're watching this video and you're like, I did not get my hits. But yeah, good for me. So 2-hit box, very cool. Doesn't mean we can't have 3, so Hot Wheeler there. Going through Chutes and Laddie. Very fun game, Chutes and Ladders. You know, all these hits are making me lose my train of thought. Here's the positive. I did not, and I'm saying this maybe too early, I did not pull a patch card. My promise to you is if there is, in fact, a patch card in here, I will be giving that away. Here's our wacky packages. Really well done this time, wacky packages. Original Batman in box type wacky package. Outstanding. This is going to be a great subset. And I will be buying that wacky package subset off Facebook. So if you are the person that's out there and you bought cases of Collector and you would like to make some money selling that subset, well, I'm your guy. There's Garbage Gary. He was one I've seen. Absolutely adorable. He looks so cute, kind of the old man view. Garbage Gary. Hold a China. You remember your parents telling you can dig China. So a really good set. Very nostalgic again. Very BNS types art in this. Very good. Pulling a couple great hits, of course, helps out. This would be a great plate card. Wind Up Troy, very cool. Of course, pulling a plate card and a couple of hits in a hobby box always helps to make it a little bit better. But in my opinion, this is so far a pretty fun set. This is all I'm going to be opening for Kids at Play, so that's all I'm doing. I know I normally do more collector's boxes for you guys, but again, I'm just not running super deep in this. Again, the purpose of this is to put together a set, but I already bought it, so purpose of this is to stick them in penny sleeves and put them away. All right, so we're down to our last 2 packs. Silly Billy is our black there. That's kind of cute. I like that one. Victor Victim. I'm assuming we're talking Clue there, right? For Victor Victim. All right, last pack, last chance to pull another hit. We'll do a quick review of the hits. And then we'll pick a winner for that Mythic Parts Stitch Squad Series 1. That's a tongue twister for me every time. Floyd is Lava. Floor is Lava. Very cool. Fred Food, first time I've seen that. Truthful Trudy, first time I've seen that. Of course, first time I've seen 4 in a row for Connect 4 as well. So, wow, I wouldn't have had a set anyway. I don't know. Every time I post this and I put together and I say, hey, I don't have a set, and people are like, well, you need to open a hobby and a collector's box. You'll get a set. I don't believe you. But I'm not going to put that to the test. So let's review some hits here. Of course, these are going to be our black parallels. They'll just go in a nice little slide box. We'll start with this. The gold David Gross auto, numbered to 50, 29 of 50. Very cool. That's a really nice card. Second hit in the second collector's box is a Brent Ingstrom autograph. No number on the Brent Ingstrom autograph, of course, but still wonderful to pull a couple hits. This was the wacky packages we pulled from the second. We also did a red and a gray. So we pulled Thrill Rider, number 9 of 75. And our Sidewalk Chalk gray, 96 of 199 was the gray. In our first one, we pulled a really cool printing plate. So Potatoes, the Sack Race or whatever that is. What is it? Potato Sack Ace. Printing plate, 1 of 1. So that's always fun. Do enjoy me some printing plates. Let's go on eBay, I'll be really honest. Scott Wheels. A wacky package plaything. Very cool. And 2 reds in the first box. Connect Head and Spray Tray. Spray Tray 71 of 75 and Connect Head is 43 of 75. So all in all, I think this was a pretty good couple of collector's boxes. Hopefully you guys like this. This was really cool, so a nice little surprise. I already went through most of the stuff I picked up. I picked up some really cool Mike Schmidt things, so we'll show that in another video. I finally broke down and bought an auto, and then I bought like 4 more autos, and so yeah, now I have some Mike Schmidt autos. Did a parallel, a couple cool things. Did a rainbow of Mike Schmidt, so that's really cool. Why don't you guys stick around, stay tuned. I'm going to load the wheel of names. We'll pick a winner for the Stitch Squad, Mythic Parks Stitch Squad Series number 1. Stick around. Hi, and welcome back. So the wheel o' names is loaded. Retro Hero is spinning in the background. Today's giveaway will be for the Mythic Park Stitch Squad Series 1 pack. Let's put that in camera. Thank you again so much for Mythic Parks. They gave me a bunch of these boxes. I will be giving out a couple more of these boxes. So today, to be entered into the drawing, all you have to do is leave a comment and let me know what my favorite hit was for the box. Is it the gold auto? Is it the Ingstrom auto? Do you like some of the reds or the wacky packages? Or is it the plate card? What's your favorite hit in my video? And that'll enter you in for another box of these Mythic Parks Skit Squad. And Mythic Parks was so wonderful. They sent me another box. I got another, 5 or 8 of these. So I got a whole bunch of them. That's awesome. I even opened up another one just for the heck of it, man. They have such cool hits. But if you hashtag Mythic Park in my last video, episode 113 of Non-Sport Trading Cards Show and Tell, you were entered into the drawing, and these are all the people that entered. So let's go ahead and shuffle, and we're going to do a spin to win. And the winner for the Mythic Parks Stitch Squad Series 1 this time will be... Hey, congratulations, Milo, trading cards, or trade cards now. Milo, why What's going on with your name, man? Pick a name and stick to it, buddy. If you guys know anything about trading cards on YouTube, he is hee haw hilarious. So love the guy, Milo. Congratulations, and thank you so much for making me ship this to Canada for like $40. But you, sir, get the Mythic Park Stitch Squad Series 1 box. Milo, you've got my contact information. Hell, you got my phone number. So feel free and reach out to me, and I'll get that shipped to you, sir. And congratulations. Again, another one of these boxes are going out. Yeah, so there you go. eBay store, if for those of you that care, it's still up and running. Nostalgia Trading Cards, your source for sport and non-sport. It's been a really fun run. Really enjoy doing this. If you are a subscriber to the channel and you buy something, please include a note with your purchase, because I love you guys. You're the reason that, number one, I did an eBay store, and number two, the reason I have this great collection to share and sell and reinvest back into my collection, which is working out perfect. And that's exactly what I wanted to do, to make money, to reinvest and buy things that I want, and continue to have great conversations with collectors from now all around the world. But put a note in there, let me know you're a subscriber, and I will throw you in a couple extra little special gifts, because hey, why not? It's a nice little gift from me to you. Again, just a comment what your favorite hit is, and you will be in the running for another one of these sealed boxes of Mythic Parks Stitch Squad Series 1. Check out mythicparks.com, mythicpark.com, and they will show you how you can buy a couple of those for a really good price. Support anyone that gets in this hobby. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Really, really appreciate you, of course. And I'll talk to you again soon.